Hi, and welcome to Musicians Hangout with your hosts, Crash Fistfight and Maxine Maxwell.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It's so great to be back. We have a fun-filled evening for you with some awesome guests.
Hell yeah.
I'll go over our Musicians Hangout mission statement and then introduce who we have on tonight. All right, Musicians Hangout mission statement is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music. And we keep doing that.
Trying to.
Keeping our heads up and plugging forward, man, through this crazy world.
Forward.
All right, so tonight we have the Tragic Radicals with us, and we have Tyler on screen with us so far. So we're waiting for another bandmate to join us. And yeah, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, Tyler.
Like she said, I'm Tyler. I play drums for the Tragic Radicals. We are based out of Fullerton, California. And I don't know, a fun fact about myself, I guess. I just had a new baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Awesome.
Today he is 1 month old.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my goodness, that's awesome.
very cool. Oh, here's AJ. Hi,
Yeah.
AJ.
What's happening?
Hey.
Hello and welcome.
Welcome.
you.
We are live. So thank you so much for joining us and Beyond Musicians Hangout tonight. Tyler just shared the amazing news that he is a brand new dad. He has a baby that's a month old.
That's exciting.
Super exciting. So our very first question for both of you tonight is how you got started in music. So I guess AJ or Tyler, whichever feels most comfortable going first.
Looks like she got locked up, so I'll start.
All right.
Okay.
Beautiful. You look great, frozen, AJ.
I started playing in band in 3rd grade in elementary school. I started playing the trumpet, and I've played, I don't know, 10 maybe instruments over the course of all those years. I started playing the bass in 6th grade, and I've played the bass ever since. And I originally joined the Tragic Radicals on bass, and things happen, and I switched over to drums a couple of years ago, and it's been the best thing that's happened to the band, honestly. But yeah, I started playing, like, say, 3rd grade. I played drums on and off. I started playing drums a little bit, like, in elementary school, I think, or middle school maybe. So I'd kind of done it here and there, but yeah, that's it.
That's awesome. We are also percussionists, so awesome. Yeah. Drummers on the screen.
Yeah.
Like, Tyler.
Oh yeah, Hazmat loves you.
And
Love you.
Corey says, congrats. Be a proud papa.
Heck yes.
Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
Oh, AJ is back. Here we go.
Technical
And she's back.
things always over here.
Oh yes. It wouldn't be Musicians Hangout without some technical difficulties. Don't worry.
Right?
It happens every show. Every show.
We're always troubleshooting on here. It's all good.
All right. Now I really need a beverage.
Oh shit! You know what? You introduce yourself. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Yes. We must.
Silly boy.
I wasn't prepared.
Cheers.
I wasn't prepared. Hi, baby.
It's all right.
It's all good. We're just hanging out. Musicians hang out, right?
Dig it. What's up, ladies?
Well, we're excited to have you on the show, AJ.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Cool. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm the guitar player for the Tragic Radicals.
How'd you get started playing guitar?
Well, gosh, let's think. There were my aunt had played guitar in high school or something, so there was guitars around, but she didn't really play. It was just kind of like,
oh, okay,
having the guitars around. So then I ended up with the guitars, and that's kind of basically it. I mean, I started when I was 6, and
So did
been
you
playing ever since.
or did you get lessons?
I had a lesson. And one
A
lesson.
lesson. I love that. That's awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. What was your first guitar?
It was a rip-off Les Paul.
Nice.
Dude,
They
that's
were?
awesome. I love Les Paul bodies. Like rip-offs, whatever. The bodies, it's very sexy.
Well, and I might know
Tree
me.
trunk, man.
I don't play strings, but if you throw good strings on, anything sounds good, right? I don't know. I'm not a string instrument player. Please forgive me. I'm a percussionist, but yeah,
well, like drums. You can have the shittiest shells, but if you have good heads, that's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
True that.
Yeah, I relate to that. Okay.
Although I do have nice shells now too, so
Oh,
that's also nice.
It is
Well,
nice.
What kind of drum kit do you have, Tyler?
Yeah.
I have the PDP concert maple kit.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
PDP. I'm also a PDP drum player. So.
Yes.
Nice.
Good choice.
Yeah. My snare is a Mapex though, and I love my piccolo. Love it.
Hey, those things are sweet. Those things are sweet. The PDP kit was a colossal upgrade over the hand-me-down Franken kit that we had before. So it was a combination of my old student drum kit and just some stuff that AJ's friend basically dropped off at her house one day, and he goes, "Well, I'm not really using it." So, and then, yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah, it does. Awesome.
Well, my PDP kit is a Franken kit, but it just all happened to match. And
which is lucky. Super lucky.
I was really lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's because you know a million people too.
Well,
so.
yeah.
And they all
That
want to give you
helps.
drums. Even I want to give you drums.
I love my drum kit though. My Franken kit, it sounds so amazing. I just can't give it up ever. Even if you gave me a $2 million kit, like, thanks, but I'll pass. I really
still have your first kit. I agree. I still have my first kit. So yeah, it's sentimental. I get it. All right. So Tragic Radicals. Tell us a little bit about how you got your band name. Interesting name, by the way. I love it.
Tyler, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. We had been practicing for like a week, and we had already kind of had our first show was coming around, and we were like, well, we need a name. So we kind of had a sit down on the front porch. We used to practice in AJ's living room. So we had to sit down on the front porch, the original lineup of the band, and we kind of threw a couple ideas around, and we had a name that we slept on for a week. And so we kind of came back to practice the next week, and we were like, that name wasn't really very good. And our drummer at the time just kind of basically under his breath, he was just like, the Tragic Radicals. And we went,
like,
what? Say that
yes.
again? Say that again? And he was like, Tragic Radicals. And we were like, okay, that's perfect. So we're gonna be the Tragic Radicals. And here we are.
Love it. Love it. Yeah.
Here we
it's
are.
a very unique name. So you mentioned that
our first drummer.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very cool. Drummers are the best, right?
I am
the best.
That's right.
So you mentioned that you jammed in AJ's living room when you began. Where do you jam now?
We've got a studio. We've got a lockout.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the world famous Electric Jungle in Fort Hood.
Ooh, fancy.
World infamous.
World infamous, yeah. But it's cool. We share it with another band, so it helps it, stay more affordable and stuff like that, because nothing's cheap these days.
Oh,
But
for sure.
it is really nice to have a spot where we can leave our stuff like set up between practices if we need to, or like it's locked up. I don't. My apartment's not very big, so I don't have enough room for like my whole drum kit everywhere.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
So
Yeah,
it's really cool. It's really cool.
My band used to rent this room. It was huge for a band room, and we shared with other bands too. But my drum kit, and it's a pretty big kit. It's like a 7/8 piece. It was set up constantly because you needed a key card. It was 24/7 access. It was awesome.
Sure.
I love that place.
Yeah.
But the other band had their drum kit set up too, and
Boo!
and we were able to keep all the amps and everything there. So
Oh wow.
it was a big room.
That sounds
That's awesome.
We paid a lot of money for it, but everybody in the bands who rented that spot would pitch in. So
Yeah.
the
That's
only way it
cool.
would work.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, we kind of got asked to leave the living room, so
Yeah, that was. We got asked to leave the living room about 15 minutes after they talked about how awesome we sounded and how they liked having us practice in the living room. That's an interesting story.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
That's
Ooh, we like
Yeah.
story time.
we do
It's just a good example of the duality of man, I suppose.
right?
We
yes.
think you guys are awesome, but can you wrap it up?
Kind of.
You need to do shows elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's kind of how it went.
It is basically how that went.
Oh, wow.
But you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
It worked out.
Yeah.
It worked
so
out.
do you record in this jam space?
Not professionally.
No. We haven't recorded any albums or anything there, but we do our 3-song Thursday there. We go live on Facebook every Thursday at 6.
I saw
And so we record that there. And so we do the Facebook Live, and we have a couple other. I recorded on GoPros too, and edit the videos, and we put them up on our YouTube channel. Also, you could subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, that would be great once you're done subscribing to Musicians Hangout, of course.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, do that.
I you know what? Actually, let me
Good.
find the link, and let me just send that in the
can do
link
that.
in the YouTube chat.
That would be perfect. Yeah, please
Yes.
share.
If you don't mind.
Yes, plug yourself. So it sounds like our viewers can find you on Facebook, on YouTube. Where else are you at online?
We stream on Instagram. Go.
Bandcamp. Yes, Instagram. We stream live. We're really horrible Instagrammers, so it's like almost unmentionable.
I am too. I'm bad at Instagram.
We do
and
TikTok. We have like two. We have two videos.
We try
like last year or something.
Yeah, we can't get into it. It's
no,
like,
I don't get it.
I love you. You get us, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm right with you there, and we're trying to get as many subscribers on YouTube as possible so we can also run away from Facebook. So.
Right. YouTube is where it's at, and we're gaining more speed on YouTube. So thanks for watching us there, because yes, we're gaining more speed on YouTube, and that's where it counts.
That is where it counts. I agree.
You gotta have a lot of subscribers
to
let you go live, and I think we made our YouTube channel like
subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just subscribed to you guys.
Thank you,
guys.
Awesome.
So
I linked it. I forgot I was logged in on my other account, so I linked it twice, but it's there.
Okay, got it. Sweet.
Cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So sharing is caring, everyone. Subscribe.
Please.
Subscribe.
It is the name of the game.
So let's talk a little bit about your genre. What do you consider yourselves?
OHA.
Okay.
I love
You can
that.
Well,
you can have that one.
we kind of have a, well, according to my wife, we've invented a genre called Choose Your Own Adventure.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. That should be an album name.
Ooh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Put that on the whiteboard.
Now, is your wife the one that kicked you out of your jam spot in the first
No.
place? Jam
Nope.
spot. Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, come on,
Nope.
Wendy.
Nope. She's the coolest wife. She's at every show.
Oh,
She's down for whatever. So I lucked out.
great. You did. You
Oh
did.
yeah, you did.
Love it.
And she invents genres. So
Yes. She's great at naming genres for sure.
yeah, I'm lucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we're instrumental, obviously. Well, maybe not so obviously. We used to be a 4-piece,
Okay.
traditional, singer and all the little bit, and we went through a couple singers, a handful of drummers, and Tyler used to play bass, and
That's what he said. Yeah.
yeah,
Now
when
he
shit
plays
hit the
drums.
fan. Now he plays the drum, and he's an excellent drummer.
Dude,
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean, we're rock.
it
but
doesn't
we've
surprise
got
us. So
some different
before
stuff.
I was a drummer, I was
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've
Yeah.
always been a drummer. That's all. Well, I sing too, but yeah, I sing and I drum, and that's all.
That's a lot.
Okay, it kind of is, but
It is.
after you get the flow of it, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I can't sing, so I can't relate to.
I
All.
thought I couldn't
I
sing.
bet you can. I don't believe you. I bet
And
you
then
can.
that's what Maxine said. So I tried it, and lo and behold, I can fucking sing. And now I sing and drum.
Well, look at you two.
Oh boy.
I got some work to do.
Yeah.
So Tyler, you need to
You just gotta
do it.
try it, like push yourself, I don't know, maybe not push yourself, but give yourself I don't know, some space to just learn how to do it. And then it's hard at first. It's really hard to sing and play your instrument at first, but then it's clockwork. All of a sudden clicks.
That's true. That's true. I did a little bit of singing in a previous band when I was a bass player. Not as much coordination required than it is to sing when you're playing the drums.
Well, and I've heard different opinions on string or drums. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think it's easier to drum and sing than it is to strum and sing. Because when I drum, I just kind of go on autopilot and my mind can really focus on my vocals.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm strumming, I'm more fixated on the chords that I'm playing. So I can't concentrate so much on my vocals, if that makes any sense at all.
It does.
It does.
Okay. It makes sense.
It does.
So in our acapella band, we'll work on singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it. That's a subgenre to your genre.
It's a subgenre. Yeah, we'll be one band only instruments, the other only voices.
You better get your wife on naming that subgenre for you.
She's probably already on it.
That's her homework. There you go. I love it. Hi, everyone in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. You all are so sweet, showing us some love, showing our guests some love. If you have any questions for our guests, please let us know. And you know how it goes. We'll ask them for you, and they'll have an answer for you.
Oh.
Welcome to talk shows.
Right?
Exactly.
So how many songs have you written together?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Well, thank you.
Well, I mean, our catalog right now is in the 20s. A few of those, I mean, yeah, they're all originals.
No, that's a good amount.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
A lot of them are redone, but I mean, I consider when you rewrite a song, it's written by the band itself. So,
okay, I like that.
I
agree because it takes everybody in the band to make that particular sound happen.
It does. And we went through a lot of members in a short period of time. So
We did.
we spent a lot of time reworking the same songs for years, which was really frustrating for Tyler and I. Hence why the two-piece thing is working out really well.
Oh, I get that. I get
Exactly.
it. We are a two-piece too, so my husband and I are a power duo, so I
Awesome.
totally understand. You have a question from the chat.
Okay, how many times? Well, if my computer was
over 100.
We're at, I think,
Like
114. I think we played our 114th show last Friday,
Nice. Wow.
according to
And
my
he
spreadsheet.
also asks, what is your favorite gig?
ooh,
You can go on that one, man.
favorite gig.
Yeah, out of all your gigs that you've played, your 100 and whatever
favorite gig
gigs,
ever.
which one was your favorite and why?
Let's like
why?
Why was that your favorite?
Well, you want to tell the rainbow story? I don't know.
Difficult.
Ooh, story?
We like
rainbow
rainbow
story?
stories.
We love
The one
rainbow
where
story.
the one where we didn't play at the Rainbow.
That one.
Oh yeah, all right, this is a good story.
Ooh, yay! We like the story.
So we have been, apparently we found out later, booked at the Rainbow Bar in Hollywood, and so we show up, and we brought a band with us. The bookers needed 2 bands, so we went and we brought a band with us, and this band was from Long Beach. They had to drive farther than we did. So we go, we show up, and we hear people playing inside. We're like, all right, maybe it's a whatever, an opening band or whatnot. So we're like there. We're ordering food. We're ordering drinks. AJ goes inside to check in, and she was gone a little bit longer than we expected, but nothing too crazy because the Rainbow's busy, right? No problem. So she comes back out, just like pissed.
I was crying, okay? I was crying.
Well, she was crying.
My feelings
She was
were
crying.
hurt.
She came down and she said, "There's no bands tonight. It's open mic night." And we had just played at the Viper Room like the previous week or the previous. Yeah. They double booked their open mic night or whatever, and I guess the promoter or the booker didn't pay attention. So
that has happened to me so many times. Like,
so lame.
It happens all the time up here. At one particular venue,
who will remain nameless.
I'm not going to mention the venue's name because I still like the venue. I still want to play the venue.
Because you're classy broads.
Shit about the venue, but at the same time, you double book. Don't play.
To us
See you next time.
That happened to both of us when we played that one time. So
it was the same because it was the same show that they had.
Mm-hmm.
We had rescheduled the.
Oh yeah, I think we had to
week before, and then they come back at our rescheduled date and wanted to reschedule again because they double booked, or we could just play earlier. And I was like, well, I have bands coming from like way out of town. We'll play earlier.
Yeah.
That's right.
Plus, you guys have already rebooked us, so you're not going to rebook my rebook.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Right. Well, and I wonder why, and maybe promoters would know this. So
right?
Any promoters out there?
And the whole thing it was the promoters / owner of said venue.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And
but they did feed us. They did feed us. We got a free meal out of it. Anything on the menu.
Something, I guess.
All right.
Like you really fucked my shit up for a couple shows. Like,
that's not cool.
No.
That's better.
And it seems to be a pattern with this particular venue.
Oh.
Sad.
I didn't know
Good
that.
to
I thought
know.
it happened every once in
Oh
a while.
no, it happens all the time. It's their
Oh my
number one complaint.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna need that venue name in a DM later so we can
Yeah,
be
get
prepared
it
for
together
that.
so we don't have to go through that.
Yes.
Oh man, rough. Anyway, our story continues.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please,
Our
sorry.
story continues. No, not at all, not at all. So we had just played at the Viper Room, like I don't know what, like
It was
the
a
week
couple
or the
weeks.
month,
No, it was like a month before, I think.
like the month before. We just played at the Viper Room, which is right down the street. So
Right.
AJ, she goes like this, and she just runs.
Tears.
She just runs out the rainbow and turns and runs down the street. And we're
Oh.
like, uh-oh, where is she gone? Then we kind of,
Go
oh, well,
fix
she'll be all right. She'll be back. She's still got half a beer right here. She'll be right back.
That's
So back she comes. Maybe 15, 20 minutes later, she goes, pack up your shit. We're going to the Viper Room. We're going to play at the Viper Room. So she ran down the street,
Holy
got
shit.
in. Somebody that recognized us from our previous gig was there, and they had a spot open at the very end of the night, and they were like, yep, come on down. So
Yeah.
we got our shit, we left, and we drove, and we played at the Viper Room instead.
That's superhero shit right there, AJ. That's awesome.
Dude, it just saved the fucking show, man. And
That was rough.
you're like, fuck that, we're going to the Catalina wine mixer.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they only had one spot, but our friends that we took with us had kind of already checked out, so we didn't have to like leave
So it
them
fucking
behind or
worked
anything.
out, like beautifully.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky. That that really hasn't happened since. I mean, we thankfully know some people around, but not in Hollywood, really. I mean, we've played Hollywood many times, but we're more Orange County, so.
Oh, okay.
I love Orange County. I was in the inland. I used to live in the Inland Empire in Rancho. So.
Oh, Rancho Cucamonga?
Yes.
My old band was out there, man. Fucking driving out there for practice once a week was terrible.
BFE.
I know, but just how awesome is it? Where do you live? Rancho Cucamonga.
Like, could you say it one more time?
Rancho Cucamonga. It's just fun to say.
Honest, and my other favorite show for me, honestly, was our album release show that we just played a couple weeks ago, or I guess about a month and a half ago now. We did a 4-song EP. We pressed it on vinyl. You can buy it on Bandcamp, bandcamp.com/tragic-radicals. Yeah,
vinyl.
Yeah, it's fucking
a comeback.
I've got it.
I love vinyl. I love vinyl.
I have one right here.
Oh, do a show, please. Very good.
He doesn't have a record player, but he's got the copy available.
Oh, well,
I don't have a record player either, so all my vinyl is like on my bedroom wall.
You don't have one? Oh.
No, I don't have.
We can't have that.
It's no bueno.
I feel
Here's
bad
the front cover.
Dude, that is awesome.
Here's the back cover.
Oh my, yes.
What company did your vinyl pressing?
Damn.
Oh goodness, that's a great question.
And here's the vinyl itself.
Wait, you have great questions. Ooh. Oh.
I love that you guys did it colored and not just.
I love the red. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get it any color you want. You can do half colors. You can do speckles. Mm-hmm. You can do 2 7-inches that are different colors to equal a 12-inch. Like,
oh yeah,
it is crazy what you can get away with in vinyl today.
So cool.
Really
definitely. Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
There are different ways of like pressing your vinyl. Like, I don't know, they have lathe and acetone and all sorts of weird ways of doing it. Heat. Like, it gets crazy. Like, I don't know, make me a record.
That's what we said. We were like,
put it on the record.
They had so many things like, what
do you
about
need
this?
an
And you,
insert? What do you want the circle to be? What do you want this? Do you want a shrink wrap?
I don't
What kind of
know.
shrink
I'm like,
wrap do you want?
Put the
dog, back
songs
in my
on there.
yeah, back in my day, it was just a record, bro. Like,
What the hell?
what am I don't understand the question.
There's so many different options that I'm just like, dude, how do I do this to get like the cheapest amount of 100 records?
Yeah. Come on, we're starving musicians here. There's no.
Yeah.
Give me the one that's
Right.
cheap, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
The
like,
bulk,
The bulk.
the bulk order,
Right, the
whatever I
bulk.
gotta do.
Everything is in bulk.
I'm like,
Everything.
everything's black and white and like just as generic as you could possibly get it.
Yes.
Exactly.
No insert, no shrink wrapping, no
Nope.
No.
cover, no
DIY.
nothing.
And like,
That
and
record.
like,
Give me a paper.
yeah, the thin paper because the thick one costs extra.
Yep.
Let's
Right.
go. Let's go. You know what? Just give us blank sleeves. We'll draw on them.
Right?
You're lucky you got a double-sided record because sometimes they'll only.
That might be worth more if you draw on them, you know. I'm just saying, you
That's
know.
custom, right?
That
Individualized
sounds like
artwork.
a serious
Yes.
project.
Normally that's $10. Now it's $80. I drew on it.
Right. See,
Marketing people, marketing.
Hey, I
and
like
that
it.
$180 record pays for the whole next run.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
That's
I don't know about that.
Or you can hope, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know how much recording costs in LA. Like it's been a minute since I've been there, but yeah, that's just expensive.
Yeah, that costs money, and it costs blood, sweat, and running to other venues.
Dude, our vinyl order is gonna
Correct.
cost just as much as our recording.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More.
Fuck,
I don't
more.
know.
every penny
It's
out of
pretty
us.
neck and neck at this point. Like, spend $1,200 on recording a 20-song album, and you're getting, for 100 records, you have to pay $1,200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive.
Everything is, yeah. So it looks like you have another question from the chat. Name one band, group, artist that influenced you.
Go, AJ.
The Beatles and the Pixies.
Oh, I love that. I love the
Damn
Pixies.
good bands. That's good.
And I love the Beatles. What about
Corey
you, Tyler?
said one, not two. Well, she gets two, so there.
Sorry.
She took 2, so I'm taking
It's
2.
okay. I always take 2. I always do
Take
that,
2.
Corey.
You have to. You have to. God, how do you choose?
Right, there's so
like
many different ones.
I'll pick one band from each of my parents, I guess. My mom was also a huge Beatles fan, so I'll take that. And then my dad was a huge Huey Lewis and the News fan.
Oh,
And so like I got a lot. I was exposed to like the horn section in rock and roll that like
yeah,
it wasn't as common, right?
yeah.
A lot of bands did it, but not everybody did it. And like I listened to that, and then that kind of influenced like starting my musical journey, like on the trumpet in elementary school, because they had a trumpet player, I think, at the time, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Huh.
Well,
that's really interesting. Those are different. Those are really different spectrums too.
Yeah.
It's hip to be a square.
Huey Lewis and the
Hey,
News.
I live that every day.
I love Huey Lewis and the News. Don't get me wrong. Like that guy was awesome.
Very talented. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And now I get your influence to maybe start playing trumpet when you were younger, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Very cool.
I feel like
Definitely.
that's where ska got it from. His like old 80s Huey Lewis and the News. Maybe. I don't know. I'm speculating.
Hey, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
Tyler's very, very horny. He plays every horn.
No pun intended. So our friend Masako, hey Masako, we are checking the Tragic Radicals video right now. You guys sound so intense and good.
Aww.
We totally dig it.
Awesome.
I agree.
Thank
like I
you.
checked you guys out like a while ago. like
Yeah.
your like, yeah, I'm totally into it. That you guys are amazing, honestly.
Absolutely. We got a Boston fan in the chat. Hazmat says, I think the first band I really liked was Boston. Boston's rocking, man. They're a really good band. Dad got me hooked on all their good stuff when I was really young. Thanks for sharing that because, yeah, Boston's awesome. And it's always interesting to hear from, especially like people in a particular genre or a new genre, what genres influence them, because it's surprising sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
Boston took me a long time. Probably until like my mid-20s that I was like, all right, now I can understand them.
now I can dig them. Yeah, I get that. It took me
Your
a little
mind starts to open up a little bit.
Yes, you start to accept other genres, and also as a musician, you start to gain respect for those musicians too, because you know what they are doing to accomplish, what exactly they're playing on their instrument and how they're writing. Yeah, you get mad respect for people in the industry that way. I dig it.
Totally.
Sorry, I had to really pee.
Well, that's okay. I understand.
Couldn't hold it anymore.
And we're just hanging out. So yeah, if you need to get a beverage or you need to take a break, that's fine. We're just all about, making it feel like we're backstage somewhere in a green room, hanging out, talking about, music and geeking out about our gear.
Yeah.
We're huge about that.
That's some of the best, is like getting to see other musicians' gear and learning from them what works for them, and learning like I'll never forget when I learned about moon gels. I mean,
oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was like, where was it?
Like, seriously.
I would have done anything for moon gels in high school. Like, really? Oh my goodness.
Have a pack.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes, excellent.
Mm-hmm. Always have a pack of moon gels, drummers. They're the best.
They are amazing.
They're great for travel too, so you don't have to like worry too much about your tuning, because everything gets a little off kilter when you do a gig, and then you can kind of slide by and cheat a little bit with those moon gels.
And you can pull them off into small little sizes too. That's what I love about them.
Well, and I love that you can find like these window clings that are the same consistency and kind of get by.
Yeah, sure.
Like I got Crash some. We have these Sugar Skull ones that I got from the dollar store, and they work as a moon gel. And I got this pack
of moon gel. Like it's exactly a moon gel. It feels like a moon gel. It acts like a moon gel.
And dollar store, like 8 of them for $1.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, before I got moon gel, actually, before AJ got me my first pack of moon gels, credit where credit's due.
Yes. Good drummer.
Was like, what the hell did that kit have on it? It was like a napkin or some shit, like balled up and like duct taped to the head or something ridiculous like that. I was like,
yeah.
I want to punch people when they do that, just because that duct tape ruins your head.
Yeah, it so does.
Yep.
It so does.
But I mean, do what you need to do to help your ringing. But
exactly.
I mean, really, for what you're paying for the napkin and duct tape, you can get a huge 6-pack thing of fucking gels. It's like
I literally found it from the other band that we rent our lockout from.
Really?
They had like just shit laying around. I was like, well, let me just take this and here's some duct tape. Done.
Yep.
So that was my free 99 solution until I got some moon gels.
Yay.
We're really great lockout mates to be that.
Fair enough. It just makes me want to cry just hearing you put like duct tape on a drum head.
Musician confessions.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll own it. That was I used that as payment for us totally fucking cleaning out that room though. So it was a fair trade, more than fair.
Sounds like
that too.
That was terrible.
It was gross. They had this natty ass couch, and so it's gone now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Compliments of the Tragic Radicals.
And they didn't.
To that one.
Yeah. See ya.
It's just
Lots of DNA.
Right.
Yeah, we actually asked them. Asked them. We said, "What the fuck with this couch?" And they said, "We don't care. Throw it away."
Goodbye, couch.
Yep. They're literally, "We don't care. We don't want to be involved with it. We don't care what happens to it."
They didn't want to deal with it.
They did not. They did
Who
not.
brought the couch in though?
They did. They'd been in that room like probably 10 years.
Wow.
When we first got there, yeah.
When we first got there.
Poured in there a little bit, huh?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Gotcha. So you guys
honestly, I don't ever like saying this about a band, but the best thing that happened to us in that room was that band broke up.
Oh,
we love them. They're a great band, and we're friends with them.
They're great friends of ours. One of the guys moved away. We've been to multiple gigs from their bass player. He is in a new band. We still support them, and we still split the room with them because they still go in there and practice and they have stuff. So
yeah.
But that's what kind of allowed us to they came in and like purged all their shit, which was great. And then it opened up the room for us a little bit more. Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. I hate seeing a band break up. I do, but it worked out for us really well. And they're great guys. Like we still hang out with them. So
we hate COVID, but let's be honest, COVID was the best thing to ever happen to musicians hang out because everything that we offer.
Yeah.
We have a concert series once a month where we invite musicians and bands to play live on our show. A 30-minute set. We have video montages. You have videos, send it to us. We'll play them.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We gave musicians an outlet when they couldn't play.
Yeah. We did a whole live concert series, and props to our friend from Bigwood Records, Brandon Welch. He approached us, pitched this idea as soon as we had the COVID shutdown in Washington State, and then we put it together, and within 2 weeks we launched this 6-week concert series that then grew into a monthly concert series, because doing concert series 6 weeks in a row is insane. It kept us busy while we were in lockdown, but wow, we were so burned out by the end. It was crazy.
Because we did our Wednesday show our 2-hour show every Wednesday, and then Friday we had a 4-hour show.
So it was
a compilation.
Or we have a question from the chat. So this is a question for everyone. What's the farthest y'all have ever had to travel for a gig?
I will say before we answer that's exactly why we started doing the 3-song Thursday. Same thing. We started doing that like in May of 2020. Like shit hit the fan, and we went, what do we do now?
Life when shit hits the fan.
Well,
we need a diaper.
We totally got to have you guys on our next concert series.
Definitely.
Dude.
Yeah, we would love that.
We would love that so much.
Yep.
Definitely.
It works like this. We just send you the StreamYard link right before your set. You come in, you play.
You play your set.
Awesome.
It's really fun. Yeah, let's do it.
And you saw how easy it is to get on this platform. You click
absolutely.
Yes and click win, and boom, you're in. So it's super easy.
Dig it. Count us in on that.
Sweet, yeah.
Okay, I'll answer Hazmat's question now.
Okay.
Go for it.
The farthest that the Tragic Radicals have gone for a show, we played in Vegas at the Double Down Saloon.
Ooh, very nice.
That place is sweet.
If you're into ass juice.
That's literally like their signature shot, or something. Yeah.
Oh, once at Beer Olympics last year. There
This
was
actually
test shots going on during the Olympic Games.
Yeah. I know, right? Oh man. It's
so now that I know that there's a signature drink in Vegas.
Yeah. Double down.
I gotta tell America that.
Yeah, you can order it in the toilet too if you want to.
Yeah, you can order it in the toilet too.
In the toilet, like a tiny toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a glass that looks like
it's a little
toilet.
extra, but I think you might get to keep it as a souvenir. I can't remember. It's been a while.
Oh wow.
What is in that? I don't you know what? I didn't ask, and if I did, I don't remember.
You had it and you forgot.
It's like a kamikaze, basically.
Oh, that sounds all right.
But
yeah,
wait,
sounds good actually.
Tyler, you're saying it comes out of some dude's. Is that what you said?
Say that again. You kind of broke up on my end.
Does it come out of some dude's ass crack?
Like I said, I didn't ask, and if I did, I don't remember. Not that I remember, but
no,
we were pretty.
More confessions.
Anything can happen.
Because I went in for seconds, and if I had known that.
Wow.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, or
bullshit.
Flash, it ends up on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh my god.
We have a similar rule at Beer Olympics. What happens at Beer Olympics stays at Beer Olympics.
It's for the best.
Sometimes it is for the best.
It really is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the farthest I've had to travel, it's not far. Like I pretty much stay up in the Pacific Northwest corner. And then when I lived in the Midwest, we stayed within the same probably amount of miles that we traveled to South Dakota and Montana when we would play. So furthest is probably 200 miles. So not bad. Would love to do further gigs. We were currently working on a Midwest tour, but now with some of the variants going on, we're kind of laying low until maybe January to start, continuing the planning on that. So we'll do like this whole tour to North Dakota, where I'm from, and hit up like the Spokane area and parts of Idaho, like Coeur d'Alene, and then Rocker, Montana. We've been asked to play a mini festival. And then we're going to see about Bozeman, Montana, and then where I'm from in Williston. So trying to set that up because I have a bunch of fans back there that really want to see us play. And we could see friends and family as part of the whole, experience. Yeah. So kind of worth it. So hoping to go further someday.
Well, and that whole area up there is super nice when it's not on fire like it is now. But
yeah, it was on fire most of the summer, Montana. So yeah, super sad.
We got lucky. I just did a big
every summer.
Mm-hmm.
It is on fire every summer, unfortunately. We got lucky. Me and my dad rode our motorcycles up there in June, and we just missed fire season. So it was so beautiful up there.
Oh, that's
so beautiful.
It is. It is so beautiful. Oh, Hazmat has another question for us. Oh, go ahead. You didn't get to answer, Crash. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh, she froze. Dang it.
That was in Sacramento from Seattle. So
oh dang.
That's a good little trip.
Yeah, she's done some places.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. It was a fun show though.
That's what
Sacramento.
Anyway, so has a question. Oh.
It's right here, yeah. Sacramento, all in caps, right there. Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento.
My hometown.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool. Very cool.
I played at this weird venue by a Denny's. That's all I can really remember of that night.
Denny's.
But
That's
my
important.
not-
I can go right over to Denny's and have some pancakes.
I was gonna say that's not the worst spot to have a
It's
game.
really
No,
Right? Pretty convenient, I'd say.
that's everywhere.
And here's the
Everywhere.
thing, like, it was like just a couple streets down from my motel. So I remember I didn't have to go very far.
Nice.
Nice.
And I was pretty drunk, and so, of course, like, stop it. I had to get a moons over my hammy before hitting my
Obviously.
head.
Obviously. Yeah.
Word.
Obviously.
All right. So follow up. If y'all could play anywhere, dream venue, where would it be?
Dream.
Oh
venue.
gosh.
Red Rocks, Colorado.
That would be amazing. The Gorge would be amazing.
Mine is the Gorge. So yes, I would play the Gorge.
Mine's still Red Rocks. I stand by my first choice.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's a good choice.
I'm a Colorado girl anyways, so like that's my place. That's my
Okay.
place.
Yeah, well that makes sense then.
That's fair.
Yes. And that's a
Right.
really nice venue.
Yes.
Big time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
magical. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Gorge would be cool. I don't want to play at the Metrodome because it doesn't exist anymore. The XL Energy Center? I don't know.
Is this where I say like Madison Square Garden or one of those? I guess.
Oh, good job. Candlestick Park.
Any
Candlestick
Square.
Park. R.I.P.
Candlestick Park.
There you go.
Right there with the Metrodome.
Ah, shit.
That's awesome.
Good deal. Yeah.
All right. So normally we have a 2-hour show, but I have to cut it short because I've been feeling under the weather, and I wanted to let also my fans know that because we've had to pull out of our next gig because my husband's very sick.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, and now I'm feeling under the weather. So we've got to play it safe and stay in this weekend. So I'm so sorry to my music family. We will be out as soon as we can again. So we'll let you know when we get rescheduled. I'll be posting about that a little more.
We really want, to let the Tragic Radicals know that we are very, very interested in having you guys on our next show or concert series.
Let's do it.
And
yeah,
you can play either half an hour or an hour, however long you guys are comfortable with playing. And
absolutely. We have both, set. So you can do a half hour or an hour. And we did let Tyler know before we went live that I wasn't feeling well, AJ. So I'm sorry to spring it on you.
No worries.
But we do like
feel better.
Thank you. I hope I do. I hope this is just like, like something that's not, the
contagious.
COVID.
Yes.
So
Yes.
dare I say, no, knock on wood. But we do like to ask the guests that are on our show what advice you have for other musicians.
Yes.
That's a
Play
great question.
shows.
Play shows. That's a great answer.
Yeah, 114 you said, is that right? 114?
114.
Damn, that's a lot of shows. That's awesome.
Play shows. And when you're starting out, don't say no. But I will asterisk that. Don't pay to play shows.
Correct. That is great advice.
Very good advice.
Take every single free show you can get.
Always been like, a lot of times they're like, okay, well, sell your tickets up to 250. Anything after 250, you guys keep 100% of. Well, that's 25 fucking tickets, dude.
Yeah.
And if you've been a band for 20 minutes,
that's crazy talk.
And it's like, bro, I don't even know what that's about. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good
so that's
advice.
it. Like in my previous band, unfortunately, like they were very choosy, and so like we had to pay a lot. So those are mine. Take every free show you can.
Yeah.
Do it.
Agreed.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, that's very good advice.
Anything you want to add, AJ? Oh, well, we'll get back to you.
Don't let people tell you what's traditional and what you should be doing. That's always my advice. We get that all the time. So, you guys looking for a bass player? You guys looking for a singer? No.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah,
every show.
Always hear that, and we're like, why don't they ask solo artists that? Why is it okay to be solo, but when you're two, it's like there needs to be more. But it works. It works if there's two. You know, like I feel you there.
It does, and if you're having a great time, which we know better, we're not gonna make millions. Like, have a great time, enjoy yourself, and like love every minute of it, because some people don't have hobbies at all.
Yeah.
And no outlet. So eat it up and do what you love doing, even if it's not what everybody else thinks you should be doing.
I love that. It was 100 tickets for 10 each. Oh, that was us.
Oh, shit.
Or 10 each.
And Corey says, share your passion. Good advice. Yes, share your passion.
That's where I was trying to click.
I got you. We're both clicking. We're like, and I'm feeling, I'm just not, firing on all cylinders.
I gotta say to Hazmat, he said, wonderful stream. Glad I could come by and ask questions. It's a great getting some insight into the industry. And Hazmat, I gotta say, keep tuning in. Like every artist and every band that we have on, like they're amazing, and they always have different opinions and stuff. Like you can learn so much. We are musicians, and we keep learning new things all the time.
We absolutely do, and we want to thank our community for all your support and your love for us, and all of these friendships that we've cultivated with all these artists. I mean, building this community network of musicians and sharing our passions has been amazing. So thanks to everybody for tuning in. We love you. And we absolutely appreciate having AJ and Tyler on tonight. Thank you so much for appearing.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Such a positive influence in our industry. It's amazing. Thank you.
You have good vibes. You have a good aura, and that's nice to connect with too.
You guys have amazing music, and
yes.
That really shows,
Thank you.
So please plug where our viewers can find you one more time before we sign out.
Go, Tyler, go.
I practiced this. You can find us on our website, www.thetragicradicals.com. We go live on Facebook every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We play 3 songs. We take requests. Follow us on Facebook. You can make requests. Sometimes we do covers if we have enough time to prep. We are on every music streaming platform. That's Spotify, Amazon, YouTube Music, Apple iTunes, or whatever the hell it's called now, Apple Music. Probably Pandora too.
Cool.
And
Napster,
Kazaa, LimeWire.
Yes, that's awesome.
And you can buy our album on Bandcamp, The Tragic Radicals, bandcamp.com/tragicradicals. And links to everything are on our website. Find us on YouTube. All of our 3-song Thursdays.
What is your website?
It is www.thetragicradicals.com.
Perfect.
Links for everything there. Subscribe to us on YouTube. After you're done subscribing to Musicians Hangout, we put all of our 3-song Thursdays up on YouTube. All of our live shows that we play, most of them anyways, we get them up on YouTube as well. That's it.
Very, very
check them out. They are amazing.
Oh, they are. And let's all tune in on Thursday. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. We will be live.
And what time does your show start?
It starts at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Perfect.
All right.
Just in time for you to sit down for dinner.
Yeah. Serenade for dinner time.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. So,
intense rock and roll. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, and stay connected with us so we can help continue to promote and support you. So let us know when you have some milestones to share, And yeah, let us know when you play so we can get that out on our sites and share it.
Absolutely.
Well, now that you mention it,
yeah.
we we have a show this Sunday at the Redwood Bar in LA. We play at 10 p.m. So I'll just throw that one out there. We're playing with some of our really good friends on that show. There's going to be 3 bands. We play in the middle of the 3 bands. Redwood Bar in LA, 10 p.m. But get there early. Get there at 8:30 because our friends are playing at 9 and our friends are playing at 11 too.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a fun lineup. When you play with your friends, that's the best.
It's the best. It is the best.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
I misspelled Redwood Bar. Dang it.
Redwood Bar. Goodness.
Yikes.
I spelled Angela's right, though.
That's all
that counts. You get extra points for that, my friend.
Absolutely.
That counts.
All right. Yeah, we'll tune in at 6 p.m. Oh, hi, puppy. Oh, goodness. Hi, baby. He's 10 months old.
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
I was like, which one is it? There we go.
Flash a button there.
Perfect.
Very good. All right. Check them out at their next gig at the Redwood Bar in Los Angeles, California.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Everyone. So I guess that's what we have for you tonight. And we'll be back next week with a whole new lineup. And we'll stay in touch. I'll take us out.
Yeah. Hopefully you're feeling better next week.
Right? All right, everyone. Have a great night. See you next week.
Night, guys.
Later.
Bye. Love you guys.